Hi, I'm Bob Moncur and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Good Tuesday to you all. How's doing? He's alright. So the under-23s played last night at St James's Park. Unfortunately, we got beat 1-0 off Wolves, having practically dominated. So we'll hear from Peter Beardsley in just a moment on the first team players who played. We'll also have a look at the Premier League 2 table as well, and we'll also talk about the game as well. But behind us, before I get any further, quite a strong set of players that were in there. If you look at those, 7 players there: Freddie Woodman, Jamie Sterry, Jack Colback, Henri Saivet, Dan Barlaser, Rolando Aarons and Dwight Gale, who played only within 24 hours, all started the game. So that's a probably Newcastle's strongest lineup that Newcastle have had. If I put it on screen for you now, the full lineup for you: Woodman, Sterry, Yarney, Gillespie, Cameron, Colback, Saivet, Charman, Barlaser, Aarons, Gale. Gale did come off for El Morny though after the hour, but no Victor Fernandez at all tonight, which was interesting. Wolves are obviously managed by Peter Beardsley's former teammate Scott Sellars. Now actually after the game, Peter Beardsley said that he wasn't actually impressed with Scott Sellars because Wolves kept kicking the ball out and kicking it high into the stands, time waste, and he said that Scott Sellars didn't grow up with that under the Kevin Keegan era. So Beardsley had a slight dig at him. But you can understand that the tactics were awful by Wolves. But, they nicked the 3 points. So let's get on to the game. So Wolves scored literally after 10 minutes. Now, Sherwin Seedorf. Now, you probably recognise that surname. Yep, he is related to Clarence Seedorf. He crossed low. And there's Wilson. Good touch, takes it. Slight deflection past Woodman. Newcastle go 1-0 down. Newcastle did have a goal disallowed. It was roughly on the 25th minute when Henri Saivet crossed, and then Dwight Gale's header was ruled offside. And he also had a header cleared off the line from Dan Barlaser corner, and Wolves cleared off the line, which is a little bit unfortunate, and Charman had an effort saved later on. And Newcastle went in the break 1-0 down. Weren't really great, to be fair, in the first half. You'd probably say Wolves maybe look slightly better, if I'm being realistic there. Going into half time though, Newcastle were a complete different side. It was all Newcastle. Wolves sat back so deep, playing on the counter, and Newcastle were just trying effort after effort. We've seen Charman had a couple of efforts as well, and then obviously we've seen Dwight Gale. He was already planned to play the hour and come off, and Yasin Ben El Morny come on, and El Morny played on the right flank, and then Charman went up top. So I'm happy for Yas that he's got another half an hour, so he's gradually getting more and more minutes, coming back into fitness. Charman went up top, and we'll come on obviously the main some of the players that are behind us on the whiteboard here. Wolves, as I mentioned, was sitting really deep, hanging on, but almost actually scored on the counter-attack when Armstrong was through, and Freddie Woodman actually did really well to save it. Cameron had a chance, we had a couple of shots cleared off the line. Charman, who laid it off to El Morny, his shot was cleared off the line, as I mentioned. Cameron later found himself 1-on-1, which the goalkeeper saved. Newcastle really should have got something from this game, those two off the line in particular, but it's disappointing. Let's have a look at the so ended 1-0. Let's have a look at the league table now for you. So Newcastle dropped to 7th. It's disappointing, man, because they had a good promising start. I know they've only played a couple of games at home. However, they're only 1 point off the playoff positions, because the playoffs go down from 2nd to 5th. And the only 1 point away in Middlesbrough, absolutely flying, won 6 out of 6, looking untouchable at the minute. So Blackburn already 5 points off them. As I mentioned, Peter Beardsley wasn't too happy with Scott Sellars' tactics. However, we're not going to talk about that. But I want to talk about, obviously, the first team players who played. This is what Peter Beardsley said on audio.
Absolutely. No, to be fair, no blame on them. They have been excellent always. So we had Henri before at the Emirates. We've obviously not had Jack before or Dwight, but in terms of effort, attitude, which are the most important things for me, they were spot on. Not everything goes your way sometimes, but to be fair, that'll do Dwight the world of good in terms of the first team, and obviously for Jack going forward to get 90 minutes like Henri did, brilliant.
So, I think it's good that Gale's got some more minutes. If I just get out of the way, obviously Jack Colback as well, getting 90 minutes. Henri Saivet, because the fringe players aren't the Barlaser are regular with the under-23, Sterry is, Woodman is. Woodman, hopefully, we'll see him in the Checker Trade Trophy. And Rolando Aarons, again, why is he not playing in the matchday squad? So he was probably feeling a little bit injustice, because against Nottingham Forest, he was absolutely fantastic. The under-23s go and play the Premier League Cup, so they'll have a bit of rest from the league, the Premier League Cup, and then they've got I think it's Port Vale after that that Tuesday? So Friday then Tuesday off the top of my head, I'm sure it is. But that's it. Now the focus starts to switch now to Liverpool. We'll be doing a collab with the Red Men TV. I'm sure you guys know who they are. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, YouTube channel out there for football fans related content. So we'll be collaborating with them. We've got the opposition previews as well. We'll finally get to see Will's face. We'll try and get Alicia to do a video. We'll obviously run down. We'll have the whiteboard video as well. I'm heading to Miami as I keep mentioning now, later on the back end this week, but the videos are still going to be rolling. If you do want to check out my second channel, which is called Newcastle Fans TV Spin-Off, I'll be vlogging my time in Miami as well, but even though I'm in Miami, the videos will still be rolling because I'll be doing the review and stuff, but it'll probably be delayed, but you know what I mean. But under 23s, it's good to see all these play, you know. Let us know what you think on that. Thanks for watching, of course, as ever. Enjoy your day, whatever you are all up to. See you later. Bye-bye.